Have you ever done animals and shortly realized that they're costing you more than they're actually making you in profit? Well, today we're doing horses. See if they're actually profitable in fs22. Let's get after it. I have two pens here. One is just one horse. Well, technically both of them are just one horse at the moment. I have two black horses, one in this pen, one in that pen. Now, one of these pens I'm not going to touch. I'm going to raise this one. It's going to grow. It's going to have babies. And we're going to continue on the cycle of one horse to start off with the entire time. In the other pen, I'm going to be buying one every single month. Now, I have it on 1 day seasons. So every single day, I'm going to be buying a new horse for 10 months. And that is because if you come down to animals, you can only buy newly born horses. You can't buy one that's already 10 months. And if we actually look, go over to the trigger for the animal dialog box, their reproduction rate is 10 months. So they will not have another baby until 10 months. In this one, I'm going to buy one horse every month. So when this one is 10, it should start having a baby. When the next one I buy turns 10, it'll have a baby. If you're looking at which one you should buy, horse pastures need water and they can only hold 5 horses. So that's for if you're really just doing the beginner, just want one horse and you're going to bring it up slowly. The second one is the horse barn, holds 8 horses and does not need water. It's $118,500 for what, 7 grand more? You can get 14 horses. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer to me. So now I'm going to take care of these horses like normal. I'm going to feed them like normal. Obviously, they need hay. They need straw. They need everything. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you haven't seen this before, it's nothing special. You fill it up and you let them go. I went with 2 large ones, so the front unload point is right in the front. Don't have to worry about it. They need oats. Boom. They got oats. Oh, that's not going to like it. Yep, we're going to stop that. That's enough. Be careful with that. If you have a point that tips, yeah, you're going to hit that roof real easily. Okay, now, both horses have enough food. Total food is 20,000, so I give about a little more than half for oats, and then hay, I did, 8,000, 7,000 roughly. That's because it says 60 and 40, so I wanted to do both kind of in that order. So, if it's half and half, you should be fine, no problem. They both take the same amount of straw. Now each paddock or each barn and everything will take less food. So the large one takes 20,000 and so on and so forth. It will get smaller and smaller. So the pasture will probably only take 8. It just varies on what size you have. As you see here, they have daily riding, fitness, cleanliness, and health. So their health will go up because they have their food and straw and all that stuff. Cleanliness, they're clean right now. I haven't ridden them. I haven't done nothing. Fitness will go up if you daily ride. So as you ride every day, the fitness will go up at midnight and it'll scale. Now, in FS19, it took 10 days to get your horse fully healthy. Full fitness, full everything. And you could sell it for around $50,000. Which was great. Every 10 days, you would have $50,000. So if you did it right, you could make sure, bought enough horses, you could have $100,000 every day by selling 2 and maintain that every single day. Yes, that is a lot of riding. We're going to see how long that fitness takes to go up. I'm going to ride these guys right now. Start with this one. As you see, on the left-hand side, there is now a percentage going up. Way better than 19. Where you had to keep going back and forth to the menus. Now it is on the front screen. So as long as you have your help window up, it'll show you what you're at. And it seems to go a lot faster than 19 did. So I'm just going to ride around. That deer was just hovering. That's good. All right. We have floating deer. If you come over and you come into here and say you jump into this one by mistake with the other horse, it will automatically transfer to the other paddock. It will go right to the other barn. You will have no problems with it. which is awesome because if you want to transfer horses and you don't want to use a trailer, you don't want to use anything like that, you can. You just ride them and jump them into the next pen. So really easy, and you can tell the horse is getting dirty. So let's put him back. He's at 100%. Let's jump off. And they still do the whole teleporting thing where you can't really figure out where they are at first. And if you come up to them, you'll see that little icon, and you just hit the corresponding button, which in my case is B because I'm on Xbox. For PlayStations, it's circle. For PC, I'm not sure what it is. But now, you walk over, now they have the field info menu. You can see this riding is at 100%, fitness is still at 0, so that won't update until midnight. Reproduction's at 0, health is at 0. So it's gonna take a little while for this guy to keep going. Now, I'm gonna do the next one, and I'll see you all in a bit. Just in case you're wondering, yes, you can get your horse on the roof. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I honestly just jumped up here, didn't even realize, but yeah, go for it. Have some fun. Okay, horse 2 is now done. Let's go ahead and clean him off. There we go, up to 100%. So let's take a look at our menu here. We go up to our horses. They are now daily riding is good and cleanliness is good for both of them. So now, I'm going to jump a day, and we're going to see how much that actually went up, and see if it goes up 10%, great, then it should be 10 days until we are ready to be able to sell our horse, and we'll see how much it actually is worth, because I'm hoping it's 50,000 still, because that's great. I do love that they add horses now reproduce, which is something I've been asking for in 19. They did it in seasons, it was great, and I want to see if we get paid overnight. Because I want to see if it is like kind of like seasons in 19 where you get paid just to have the horse at your stable. So we're going to take a look. So I'm going to skip through the day and we're going to come back here tomorrow morning. Okay, it is now 8 in the morning. Let's take a look at our horses. Right now, fitness 25%. That's huge. That is way better than 19 was. So now, technically, it should only take you, what, 5 days in order to raise this all the way up to 100? Price did go up. They were around 150, now they're at 184. That's great. Daily riding, obviously they need to get ridden one more time. The health is still low, and I'm surprised. I don't know why the health is still low, because they had a full 24 hours in game for that to go up. And both their cleanliness is down 10%. So I wonder, now that it's set for seasons in a month, I wonder if they get dirty on their own. Not even just, you know, during the night they get dirty on their own. That's weird. Did not know that. Alright. Well, I'm going to continue riding these guys and going through days. They didn't really use too much food. They're still really only ate, you know, what was that? 55 liters. They only ate 55 liters, so I'm going to continue going. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? First things first. We're going to buy another horse. And we'll change the color. We'll go with a gray one this time. So, now we have 2 horses. Now this one is going to be at 0 months again. This one is at 1 month. So, we'll see if it's better to buy every day and have a reoccurring every day you could, you know, possibly sell one or reproduce one. Or if it's better to have one horse reproduce and then, you know, you can sell the original horse or keep 2 to reproduce as well. So we'll see. Take a look. There's different ways of doing it. I'm just testing a couple. I'm sure you could come up with more, but we'll see what happens. Let's get on this guy and start riding. Apparently tractors do not like horses. That is awesome. You could have a demolition derby with a couple horses. That's great. Now, horses do go up faster when you are full speed. So when you are actually galloping, it's going to go up faster because it renders as distance traveled on horse. So the longer you ride, or the further you ride, the more you're going to go up So yeah, you could do it walking. It's going to take a while though. Find a straight line and ride straight at full gallop. That is the best way to bring it up. As you can see here, let's go down to a walk. You see how it's at 7, it's at 8, it's at 9. Now if I go to a little bit faster, right now it's at 10, 11, 12. Now we go up one more, 13, 14, 15, a little bit faster. Now if we go to full gallop, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, it goes a lot faster. So what you want to do, I'm just going straight up and down the road. I'll go up to 50%, turn around, do another 50%. So that way, it's just a straight road, no turns, no nothing. Get it done as fast as possible. Unless you want to ride around, you want to enjoy your horses, that's fine. Most people do this to make money. So if you're doing this just to make money, find a straight path, ride as fast as you can, turn around, come back. Best case scenario, it'll work the fastest and you won't waste time. Now horses have nothing to do with the production chains. You can't do anything with them as of yet. Maybe they'll add one in, maybe there'll be a modded one, I don't know. But every other animal, besides pigs, I don't think pigs have a thing to do with production chains either. It's not like they can make bacon or anything, which would be awesome to sell at a diner. But anyways, cows, you can sell the milk in the production chains. Chickens, you can sell eggs. So really, and sheep, you can sell wool to make the tailor shop and the spinnery and all that stuff. So they all have a purpose. Horses and pigs really don't. Not in the production chains reason anyways. That one's now at 100%. We're going to drop him off and give him a little clean real quick. Now, sometimes I notice it doesn't like to when they're walking. That one's back to 100%. Now we're going to ride our new one. This one hasn't had anything besides just food and water. That's weird. Is there a wall here? That's odd. It doesn't like you to walk out of here. Yeah. That's a problem they need to fix. That is odd. Now, if I find him out here, yeah, no problem. So that's definitely something they need to fix. Your horse paddocks or horse barns, you can't ride a horse out of a horse barn. Obviously, that's a bug. That'll hopefully be fixed. Hopefully they know about that. I'm gonna write into them and let them know, but hopefully that'll be fixed soon. All of them have been cleaned, ridden, all of them are good. So this one's only at 120 because we just bought them. 0 months old. So it's gonna take some time, which is fine. These guys are both at 25 and we'll see how fast they'll go up. Now that one already went up $50, $54 since we bought them. So yeah, it could jump up in price. I'm gonna wait another day and we'll see what happens. A new day, another new horse. So let's take a look now. These guys are up to 317. So they're jumping up, which is good. And they're at 50%. So that means 5 days. 5 days, your fitness should be all the way up. Now they're all still dirty. The new one is not, because obviously we just bought it. The other ones, every day, they're going to be a little dirty from the night. So overnight, they're going to be a little dirty. Okay, cool. Good to know. Now, you can still rename these if you do want. If you press X or square, that will rename your horses like so. All right, I'm going to keep them all the same. I have no problems with their names. But their health has not gone up. Ooh, the first two went up. So the ones that are 2 months, the ones that have been here the longest, on the second day into the third day, their health actually went up. So their fitness might be good, but if their health's not up, you might get a worse price. We're going to check that because I believe if it keeps going up like this, we're going to finish their fitness before their health. So obviously this paddock's gonna, their food is gonna go down a lot faster because there's gonna be more of them. This guy, not eating that much. That's the one thing I've noticed. They don't eat much per day. Now, I'm doing 1 day seasons. So every day is a month. Now, if you do this on say 9-day seasons. That means if you can get them healthy and you can put their fitness up every day, technically every 5 days, if the health goes up, you could sell a horse. And that would not be with seasons. That would have no part of seasons, because the only part of the months that matter is reproduction. So if you were going to have one horse and then wait till it could reproduce and then have a second horse, so on and so forth, that way you don't have to pay for horses. Because, by the way, they're only worth, the top of the line right now we have is only worth $300. These are $500 to buy. And there is a $300 fee for transport. So you're better off buying them at the actual animal dealer and bringing them over, saving yourself $300, especially if you're going to buy a lot of them. Now, how long will it take us to get over 500? Probably another day or two at least. But we're going to see. Let's clean this guy off before we ride him. Come on. There we go. I'm going to continue riding, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, day 4. Let's buy another one. What do we just have? That guy, so we're on this one, I believe. Sure. Oh, now, I just bought that in the wrong barn. Because I wasn't looking. That's okay. What you do, jump in here. You bring your horse over to the other one. You get off. And now, that horse is in this barn. It is that simple. So now, in here, we have 4 horses and 1 horse still. Now, health skyrocketed in day 4. The original horse we got is at 100% health, and it's at 75% riding. So 4 days, 75%. So that means 25 each time. By the 5th day, you should be at 100. Yes. By the 5th day, you should be at 100. So, after tomorrow, this horse will be completely finished. Now, saying that, it's only at $744. There's no way it's jumping up to $50,000. My next thing I'm going to test, which I'll go into afterward, is a little different, but we'll see. Now, all the other ones are growing as expected. Our 2-month-old is at 17 health, which is exactly what it should be at. 50% fitness. Our one from yesterday is at 25% fitness, still 0 health. That's perfectly fine. Our new one has nothing. Now, food-wise, they haven't used that much still. I mean, yes, it's only been 4 days. Technically, it's been 4 months. So, you would think the food would go down a little faster, but it's not. So that's good. Really don't have to. Low maintenance is key. That is great. So, yeah, we're looking good. This one's almost done. We'll see how much it is after it's completely finished tomorrow. So I'm going to get riding, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, day 5. Let's take a look. So it looks like our black horses that we originally started with are at 100% for everything. Daily riding, obviously, they haven't been ridden today yet. But they're doing good. Not bad at all. Not a problem. Everyone else is getting up there. Our second horse that we bought is doing great. Fitness level tomorrow will be all set. Now, $911 for the black horses. We bought them for $500, $700 if you actually had them delivered. Or $800 if you had them delivered. So, we've made $100 roughly on these horses if we sell them right now. Now they are only 4 months old. So we're gonna see how much they'll be in a couple months. Now, today, I'm not gonna ride the black ones. Actually, I'm probably not gonna ride that one. I'm gonna ride all the other horses and see if the horse in this barn by itself will go down in health, go down in fitness, see if it matters if it doesn't get ridden every day. Because it only takes 5 days, so maybe you want to keep a horse for longer than that, but you don't want to ride it all the time will it still go up in price? So we're at 911 right now. Everything's fully maxed out except for daily riding. Tomorrow, we'll see if there's a difference between these two. Day 6. Horse, still doing great. And now, if we look at our screen, fitness did go down by 10%. So when it was going up every day we were riding it, it would go up 25%. If you don't ride your horse, it'll go down 10%. So it only takes one day to put it back up. And you can maybe miss a couple days and then one day we'll put it right back up. Not bad. But the price went up still. Even though the horse fitness went down, the price went up, which is telling me one thing, that age does matter. So if you're going to come on here and do seasons, multiple days and, play like 8-day seasons, 9-day seasons, horses are not for you. Because if you're going to run 8-day seasons or 8-day months, that means in 8 days, it's only going to go up 1 month of age. So you're going to have to play 3 years of seasons, or at least, 10 months. So that's 80 days in the game, 80 days to get your horse up to 10 months. And that's a lot. Now, if you're doing it times, 15 speed, it might not be that much. One day will go by quick. But for normal players, horses are going to take some time. Now, all the other ones are doing fine. The other black horse, which I did ride, is a higher price. Now, let me clean it real quick just to see if that's having any effect. All right, now it's all clean. Still the same price. So, you will get a better price for your horse to be ridden and have good fitness. But age does matter. So, I'm not going to ride this horse again. And we're going to see the difference between this one and this one, the two black ones. We'll see how much you can get up to, fully fitness, full everything. One that does not have any fitness, but is the highest age you can go to get the best price. I'm not going to ride the rest of these. These guys are all just going to sit here. They'll relax. They'll have a good time. They're plenty fed and everything. They're all getting healthy. A lot of them are pretty healthy right now. That one's a new one. I'm not going to buy any more, only because we still can't even have another horse yet. And once the black ones reach 10 months, they can start having them. But I believe it also takes another 10 months to have them. We'll see. So I'm going to ride this guy. And I'm going to leave the other black one in there, not ridden. And once we get up to our final price, we'll see which one is different. How different, and how long it would actually take to put them up. Because really, what you could do is get horses, not do anything to them. Clean them, and feed them. And because it's based off age and you're going to get more money every day no matter what for the horse, you could just let that horse sit there and grow up. And eventually that will have a baby. Then you'll have 2 horses. You can let that one grow up. And then when you need money and you need to sell them, you could either just wait 5 days, train them for 5 days and bring it up, or you could sell him for whatever price he's worth at that time. So horses are a little different in a 22. And I have not got paid at all for any housing for the horses or nothing. So money is at 0. I've spent $800 on a new horse and I got maintenance costs. That's it. So I have not made any money so far on horses. So really, maybe the best bet is to just leave them alone. That's interesting. All right. I'm going to skip to the next day. And we're going to see. Actually, I'm probably going to skip a couple days now. Now that we have a baseline, we know that their age does matter. I'm going to keep riding this guy and bringing him up to 100 every single day. And we're gonna see. I'll come back when we have a new birth, maybe at 10 months. I'll come back and we'll go over everything. All right, we are on day 9. So this one has not been ridden. The black one is the only one I rode. Now, if we look, this guy is $1,300. Not bad. The one I was riding and continued to ride is at $1,400. So it's a little bit more. Now, what I've been noticing, horses need to be rode. Their fitness has to be above 50%. Come down here. This one has no fitness, no daily riding. His health is now at 0. It was at 100. Come down here. 5 months old. Fitness is below 20%, or is at 20%. His health is at 84 now. So if you want them to stay healthy, you need to ride them. Riding them keeps them healthy, which will make them a better price. These guys have gone down in price because they're not healthy, because they're not being rode all the time. If you're not riding them, they're going to go down in value. That's just the way it is. Now, this guy is still doing great. 8 months old. So in 2 months, should be worth some more money and will have a baby. Same with this one. Now I expect tomorrow, or maybe not tomorrow, but the next day, this guy to take a hit for not being rode because he's going to be under 50%. Their food is still fine, even if it's red, still fine. No problems there. But this guy's slowly pulling away. He's up to 118 or so dollars over the one that's not being rode. And we'll see once health starts taking a dive what happens. All right, day 9. Taking this one for a ride real quick. Now I have noticed, oh god, traffic. Yeah, they just hit you. They don't care. I have noticed that the horses that are not being rode are still going up because their age is going up. So yes, they still be more valuable than they were if they weren't in your paddock. So they are making more money by their age. Now, the horse you're riding is never shown in your pen because it's only showing the ones that are there. This one's not showing. This guy's still here, still doing fine. 9 months old, doing all right. Now, that guy's down to 100, so we're all set. Clean these guys off real quick. I'm probably going to sell the other ones because this is really just a test on those 2. See what happens. Maybe tomorrow after we have a new baby. I think this is the last one I need to clean. Clean. Good. That one's fully rode. And clean you. All right. Another day. We should have babies in the morning. They're at 10 months. They can start having babies. But they haven't yet because they just hit the age where they can start having babies. So they're still chugging along. He has not gone down at all yet in health. So maybe it's under once it turns red. Because all of these guys are going down. That one was at 100 yesterday. So that one's going down. That one's still all right. And this guy's been fine. So we'll see. Tomorrow we should have an idea of how long it's going to take them to have babies. Now I'm guessing it's probably going to be 10 months. But we'll see. We'll check it out. Let's jump on this guy and start riding. I will skip until tomorrow and we can find out exactly what they are going to be, how long it's going to take for them to reproduce. So how long does it take to have your firstborn, which is a big indicator because we're already at 10 months and we have really our best horse, well, is about over $1,500. It's not that great. Thinking about 19, where at 10 days, you were at, what, $50,000 right now? So yeah, some things need some work. And, you know, it is what it is. But we'll see. And who knows, there could be an update to this. Things could change. As of right now, it's not looking good for horses, in my eyes. All right, it is now day 12. They are both 11 months old. Now, haven't taken any hits on health, the one that I haven't been riding, which I'm surprised. That should be soon. I think after tonight it should go down. But we'll see. Could be different. Our other horse doing great. It is now $300, almost $250, higher than the other horse. So really not that big of a difference for not riding this horse. It has a little bit of fitness, but it's still in good health and it's still worth a good amount. But as you can see, there is no talk of reproduction. There is nothing. It just says the age. Now, the only spot that did say reproduction is in here. Reproduction, 10 months. So, normally it'll say reproducing at 20% or 10%. So that you know that you're gonna have one in a time period soon. Nothing yet. I already rode this guy. He's all set. And this one. Now, because it doesn't say anything, I'm going to move this guy into the other pen to see if it does need another animal with it to reproduce. I see nothing yet. It just says 11 months. Okay, with both of them in the pens together, no change. Nothing talks about them reproducing. So it said it took 10 months. So at 20 months, there at least should be a newborn. So I'm gonna skip ahead to 20 months, and we're gonna see how it is. By the way, the first horse that I haven't been riding did go down to 84% health now, and did take a hit in its cost or in its price. So yes, it is still going up, but the health is going down, so it's costing less and less. This one's still healthy. I'm not gonna ride it anymore, and I'm gonna go ahead and ride it once the price stops. Once the price is not going up anymore, I'll ride it and see what the max price is. 20 months have passed. So this was technically day 21. Both horses are here. They are now 20 months old. No new babies. Now, could happen tomorrow because technically 20 did not, or month 10 would technically be month 0 of the first baby. So technically tomorrow we should have a kid if it's correct. They are still going up in price. I've been watching this one because this is my baseline. As long as that keeps going up, I'll know that both of them will go up no matter what. So they keep going up with age. So as soon as that stops, I will raise one of them all the way up. Full health, full fitness, and we'll see how much we get for it. Let's see if tomorrow we have a new baby. Day 21, or month 21. Been around for 21 months. Still going up in price. No new horses. I'm gonna guess they cannot reproduce. So even though it says reproduce, it's not looking like they can. But they are still going up. So I'm gonna continue to keep going. We are back. And now it is a lot longer down the road. This video has taken a long time. This is day 2 of recording. These two horses take 3 years to fully grow. 3 years in game. That is 36 months to get your horse to the max potential it could be at. 3 years. That's ridiculous. I understand guys kind of went with something realistic, but they gotta remember, it's a game. So, yeah. Not 100% happy about that. Another thing, no babies. Just these two horses. We got nothing else. Every other animal in the game reproduces. Not this one. We still have 2. Twilight, the one we've had the whole time, is 41 months old right now at $150 or $1,500. No fitness, no health, cleanliness just because I cleaned them. So base price without doing anything to the horses is going to be $1,500. Now you paid only $500 for them. So if you want to buy a horse thing and leave it here for a while and just let them do their thing for, 36 months, fine. No problem. You'll make $1,500. The other guy that we have been riding, and I started riding at the 36 month mark because I noticed it got to 15 and it stopped. That went up to 5,000. Not 50,000, like 19, $5,000. 36 months. That's ridiculous. You're getting charged every day in property maintenance. It cost you for 36 months. I didn't count anything higher than 36. It cost you over $20,000 in maintenance fees for this cow barn. Now I have two, so that might be in half. So maybe it's we'll say $10,000 per barn that we do have. Okay, 10 grand. But then you also have to buy the barn. So if you're only doing one horse at a time, or maybe 2 or 3 or 4, you can buy the small paddock. But then you need a water trailer and you have to constantly give them water. You're going to be out $65,000 just in the building or the pasture, the maintenance fees. Now the maintenance fees could be a little bit lower on that, but just as a rough estimate, we're just going to say $10,000 for each. And you're only making $5,000 every 36 months. And no way to reproduce, no way to get more animals free. So the next animal you want to do, you have to purchase. That's crazy. There is no way you are going to make your money back unless you play like 10 years in one game off of horses. So, are horses actually worth doing? No, not in my eyes. And especially if you play longer day seasons, there's no way you're making your money back. The only way you could do it is if you didn't care about the top price. If you sold your horse every time it got above $1,000, that means you bought the horse for $500, you sold it for $1,000. You're making more than you're putting in. Over time, that'll make you more money and will pay off all your stuff. And it'll probably only take about 10 days. So overall, that could be the best way. Is it worth going to 36 months? No. Is it worth riding every single day? No. When you get ready to sell your horse, just ride it for 5 days and then sell it. You'll make more money. Don't worry about the horses. They're not going to die. No animals die here. So as long as you have food and hay and that's it, straw, carry on with their life. But I'm honestly disappointed. I was really hoping they would reproduce. They have the option. It's not like they don't have the option to reproduce. It's just they don't. And I enjoy horses. I really do. I wanted these to be good. But unfortunately, they're not. They're just not. But anyways, this is a very, very long video. I'm going to try to cut it down as best I can. If you did find something useful or something to help you out, like the video, share it, do what you got to do. Subscribe if you want to see more of these. I'm going to be doing every animal. I'm trying to get this out to as many people, so if you can like it, I appreciate it. But you guys, have a great day.